The Economic and Social Research Institute has called for wages in the public sector to be restrained in any new social partnership deal, but for wages in the private sector to be allowed as much flexibility as possible. In its latest quarterly economic commentary, the Institute says public servants already earn significantly more than workers in the private sector and have better pension arrangements.
The ESRI says public servants already earn significantly more than workers in the private sector and quote economic research showing the gap could be between 13 and 20% on a like-for-like basis. On top of this, they say public service pension arrangements are far more valuable and more widely available than pensions in the private sector.
When it comes to setting public sector wages, there's two competing interests. On the one hand, you want to pay your public servants well because you want to get the best people in, but at the same time you want to constrain the public sector pay bill because ultimately the pay bill feeds into taxes, which may feed into wages in the economy and hence competitiveness.
The Institute says the economy would be best served now if any new social partnership deal were to ensure wage increases for public servants, which include teachers, gardaí, nurses, doctors, civil servants and others, were to be kept to rates below those agreed for the private sector.
It's no bad thing that you have IBEC, the Irish employers, in there who have an incentive to keep the tax bill down because ultimately they're some of the people who are going to shoulder some of the cost.
The ESRI also urged that nothing should be agreed in the social partnership talks that would limit the ability of private sector employers to continue to be flexible with regard to the wage increases they give their workers. What they mean is that the private employers should continue to be able to plead inability to pay any national wage agreement and also to resort to local pay bargaining. George Lee, RTE News.